What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from Money's Crazy Mind. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that sometimes after my trash has been picked up, man, does my garbage can smell like, well, trash. Well, if you have the same problem that I'm having, then you can reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC. They offer trash can cleaning and pressure washing. Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning is locally owned, eco-friendly trash can cleaning service in Northwest Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and the surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or at their website, ftbcusa.com, or you can email Brandon at ftbcusa.com, or you can check them out on Facebook, FTBCUSA. And of course, if you mention Redline Radio while you book a service, you receive 10% off the first service. That's an awesome deal. And don't forget to reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning Service LLC today. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And you know, Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
What's going on, everybody? It is Timbuktu from Timbuk Tuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I'm trying to go out to Vegas and get wasted. You know where I can go get something?
Tim, it's funny you should ask, man, because I got the perfect spot for you to go and get tore up from the floor up and get the best tequila in Vegas.
Say where? Where's that?
That is at the Rusty Spur Saloon.
Okay, say where? I'm trying to see what that be like.
Yeah, make sure you stop in there. Stop and see my homeboy Mike. Tell him that Redline Radio from Cleveland, Ohio sent you there.
Bet. I'm about to go see Mike right now.
They were voted the best hole-in-the-wall bar in Vegas. What's that spot name again?
The Rusty Spur Saloon, you said.
That's right. They are located in fabulous Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, yeah. That's the spot.
Yeah. Where's my round of applause? Where's my people? Where's my fans? We are back. TMI. We're live. There we go, people. You're acting like y'all don't know, motherfucker. Oh, jeez. We got to come in hot tonight. In the building. Well, which one? This camera? All right. So, yeah, we're doing live. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Boom. All right, everybody. Y'all see me? I see you. Welcome back. Another Saturday. We are here October 8th, 2022. Welcome back to the show that's going to give you an overabundance of information, an overabundance of wisdom, craziness, wildness. This is TMI, the TMI show. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Thank you. Yes. And I am your host, Black State Away, aka Black Nine. And I'm joined by the dopest, livest team in the city. Whoop, scratch that. Is that my phone? It can't be my phone. Well, I guess it is. All right. See, I had a double voice, y'all. No. As I was saying, thank you, Lee. As I was saying, I have the livest crew in the city, but I made that mistake. And I make this mistake every week, and I'm sorry about that, y'all. Because this is the livest damn crew beneath the heavens. And that sits above the gates of hell. The TMI CLE All-Star crew. I'm joined by the Queen, Adrian, in the building. What's good?
What's up? It's your girl, Adrian Sherrill. I'm told discombobulated y'all today.
We couldn't tell. Couldn't tell.
I done forgot my whole intro, but y'all know me. Follow me at I_am_Adrian Sherrill. Model, actress, all that stuff.
All that in the bag of Little Boosie Louisiana hot chips.
All that.
Word up. Yeah. And we got my other co-host. I can't give you no intro, man. You be waiting too long to come in with your intro because I ain't about to say your name. I ain't about to do it.
I'm gonna have her say mine later.
But you
For right now, Sexy Deli in full effect.
There we go. Regular deli, full effect. Wow, Nick, you quiet.
No. I was waiting for mine.
Well, step up to the plate, Barry Bonds.
Everybody, but
No,
I've been watching. Y'all know who I am. Slick Nick from the 216. What's going on, my city? What's going on, listeners? Thank y'all for another one.
And another one. Yo. And tonight we got a hot ass show, a good sweaty, intimate, deep show. We couldn't have a good, intimate, deep show without having some good R&B in the building. And our guest tonight, R&B sensation. She's climbing up all of the charts.
Sensation.
You know what I'm saying? She's killing it. She got dope music out right now, people. And she's going to tell you why you should never fall in love with an R&B singer.
Ooh.
We have the great, the queen, doing her thing. T. Willis in the building.
Welcome.
I'm
See,
chilling.
y'all left me out.
Well,
At least you got headphones though.
I
Yeah.
got the shades.
Well, see, you got big earrings. You know what I'm saying? You got the lip gloss popping. You feel me? You know, you superstarred it up. So you here with us. Low key, real down to the ground radio host. So we appreciate you racing. What's this music playing in the background?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. We had I thought that was you singing at first, but then that was me singing. If anybody want to hear my R&B album that's coming out, you know what I'm saying? Too Sweaty for Your Mama, Volume 3.
Aggravating.
Yeah,
Get the towels ready.
yeah, that's my joint.
Get the towels ready.
What?
Ready.
With my lead single, Kool-Aid in Your Belly Button.
What?
You know
Y'all
what I
ain't
mean?
ready for that fire.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
Ain't
Nick
ready
produced and wrote some of the songs on there. You know what I'm saying? He wrote the song "Sucking on Your Toes." You feel me? That was a hot song right there. So if y'all ain't hit to my man's writing skills, man, he write real deep, intimate songs about love. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Nick?
It's about a man that's not me that like to suck toes.
Third
Y'all gonna
person.
love the story.
You
Word
sound
up.
like you come from personal experience.
You tried
All
it.
of you.
She tried it.
See, that's a perfect segue because along with sucking toes and sucking them a whole bunch of other things, tonight's topic.
Not a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah, a whole bunch of other things, earlobes, foreheads, whatever you're into. Foreheads,
Wow.
indeed. Some people like foreheads.
Not the foreheads.
Shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Some people got armpit fetishes. We are talking sex tonight. Sex, siggity sex. So much fornication.
Oh.
Thank you, Lee.
What the hell was that? What?
It's been a long time.
Word.
I gotta take a sip of lemonade for that.
Yeah. Let me get a little sip of my drink as well because that came out of left field. But I appreciate that. Set the mood just right. Yep.
That's called on-time sound effects. On-time sound effects.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was.
Definitely on time. It was-
Right on point. I couldn't ask for a better moan at a point in time than I ever asked one before in my life. So, the topic of sex. Listen up, America. Let's talk about sex for a minute. Shout out to Salt and Pepper. Shout out to Lee.
We gonna be moaning all night.
And shout out to whoever that lady was that came into the studio and laid out that voice effect. I imagine that had to be pretty embarrassing. So, when it comes down to sex, America, is it at this point in time in this day and age, is it still taboo to talk about? Is it more open? Are we more comfortable with it? Are we appreciating it? Do we value it? Let's get down to it. Sex. So, my panel, how do y'all feel about sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, is it something to be enjoyed? Is it something to be taken serious? Is it something that just like casual, like, I don't know, drinking a beer? You know what I mean? When it comes down to doing the bumping uglies. You know what I mean?
Uglies.
Bumping uglies.
Not
That's what the
bumping
old folks,
uglies.
that's what the old heads call it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of that.
You ain't never
term.
heard of that? Bumping uglies?
I'm saying, because what's ugly about it?
The private party?
Y'all bumping uglies. I mean,
If
I
it's
thought-
ugly,
I
you
thought
shouldn't
they
be
looked-
bumping it.
I thought that, you know what I'm saying, the private parts look good enough.
Listen,
each
man,
other's
I'm just
supposed
going
to, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be attracted to.
I'm just saying the old people saying you gotta ask Hattie Mae and Earl Jenkins and all them when they came up with that old
Not
saying.
Hattie Mae.
Next
Hattie
time I
Mae.
see Hattie at the grocery store,
Hattie
I'm
Mae.
gonna make sure I pull her to the side and ask her.
Yeah, she gonna tell you, "Ooh, baby, I can show you, and I'll let you find out now." Yeah.
No, Hattie.
You
no,
gonna
can
put
leave-
you gonna pull
that's
you a
when-
sugar
that's
mama
when
that
Hattie
day.
can leave it over there. But I mean,
Don't
you
do
know,
Hattie like
Don't do don't do Hattie Mae like that.
I can't. You know what I'm saying, Hattie.
Once you take off that girdle, boy, she gonna lay it on you, and she gonna make you a good meal afterwards with sweet potato pie and
Oh man.
and all the fixes, macaroni and cheese. She gonna get you that PS5. She gonna let you drive her Buick.
All soul food ain't good soul food.
You got her number.
I got you. Look, you actually. I do. Hattie Mae, she watches the show every week. I got you, Hattie. I told you I was gonna find you a young one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all right, pal.
I
So
need me
let's
that
go.
PS5, man.
Hey,
The PS5 part sound good, but I'm saying it's what you have to do to get the PS5 that I don't want to do.
you got to work for it.
That's
So,
right. That's what it's work that I don't want to put in.
so let me ask my host. All right, A Queen A. What value do you put on sex? Like what is sex a casual thing? Is it something to be taken serious? Is it something that people should just look more as a something that's common rather than not? How do you feel about it?
So to me, the queen sexologist.
Mm,
I'm gonna give myself that name because
the sexologist.
Can
Can you go to school for that?
I did. Graduated at the top of my class.
Or the on top. Top of that ass.
No, but to me, sex is an art. It's it can be sensual, it can be kinky, it could be whatever you choose. It could be boring. It could be trashy too, but it could be whatever you choose to be. But although sex is an art, sex is just sex. Like you can't fall in love with sex.
You can't
And a
fall
lot
in
of
love
people
with sex.
get that confused in their head, and the sex be so good that they think they're in love, but that ain't love.
That's just good sex.
That's just good sex.
That's great
You
sex.
say they just in love with what's going on, huh?
Yeah. But ain't that love though? When you love somebody, you love what's going on.
I
with
mean,
them,
when
right?
you love somebody, you know what I'm saying, you just love them for who they are as a whole. But
Right. What if
when
they're a
it
freak?
come to
That's
the
just even
sexual
better.
part, I mean, yeah, you supposed to love it. You gonna love it.
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
Right.
I mean, especially if you taking it to that level with that person, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be some type of love or some type of
Not really.
really high interest there.
So
know what I
are
mean?
you supposed to love the person you have sex with?
No, because sex is sex. I just said that. We don't love the person we have sex with. You love the person you make love to.
Yeah,
See, Nick, you only stroke the one. You only poke the ones you love, huh? You only poke the ones you love, right?
No, I mean, there's
I-
times
I-
where
I-
it wasn't involved, but I mean, for the most part, me as a man, and you know what I'm saying, being
Like
who
if
I am.
like if Jada Pinkett,
When it
like
comes to
no,
love.
not Jada Pinkett.
So why,
Well, I would
why
say
you got to
Jada,
bring
though.
her? Come on, man. No.
My mind
We
got a little
we
entangled.
No.
But no, all right. Say your dream girl walks up to you. You don't know her or nothing like that, but she walks up to you like the baddest chick that you could visualize. She walks up to you, was like, Nick, you know what I'm saying? Give me your staff of Moses.
What?
Are you gonna part her Red Sea?
Did you just say the staff
Wait
of
a
Moses?
minute.
Yeah. Are you gonna pat? Oh yeah, had it because
First
this
of all,
is
first of all,
we
she
have
the girl of
Christians
my
that watch the
dreams.
show, so I might as well include
I
some
might,
biblical
you know what I'm saying?
references.
This might turn into the scene off of next Friday whenever Craig was sitting on the couch, you know what I'm saying, and Carla popped up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's up.
But you don't love her though.
Right. But
You gonna poke that
I
still?
mean, if it's the girl of my dreams, dreams, some
Because
dreams
they
come
come
true.
true. So you
Some
say, no
dreams come
hesitation.
true.
I'll find out
You know
about
what I'm
love
saying?
later.
Man,
Indeed. What about
know,
you, Deli? You know what I'm saying?
Love from her might be
Yeah,
exquisite.
you Mr. Love and Life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a different
My
breed
dog.
of mine. Like I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I married the one that I love.
That's
And there's an understanding that, you know what I'm saying, if anything should happen outside of that, it ain't nothing to do with love.
It just is what it is. Scratching the itch. So, how often do we get itchy? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
I don't get itchy that often. That's the thing.
Comments that they
I be
can
too
see.
busy with business to worry about sex that much. You feel me? So chances of it happening outside are, low because it's not something I'm pursuing. But if it happens, it ain't a big deal.
right. I think, especially as men, once we get to a certain point, and believe it or not, I think that's a certain maturity level. That's where we at mentally, where we kind of be focused on the bag, focused on business. And if it comes along, it comes along. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't, hey, we got other things to keep us occupied. Now, let's ask our guests. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna leave you out of the
Okay,
out the
I was
loop.
wondering. I'm like, I'll keep waiting.
I just-
I'll keep waiting.
She like, I want to talk about sex.
Admire your patience.
Indeed.
Sex to me is important, but it's very intimate. And kind of like Queen A, right, said, it's just like you have sex with who you have sex with, and you make love to who you're in love with. For me, like, it's different, just like having casual sex with somebody versus like somebody I'm actually in love with. Like, it's way different.
A
So,
whole different feeling.
yeah, it's a whole different feeling. So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Now, a lot of people will say that naughty toxic sex is the best sex, like the one that having sex with the one that you love is real. It's all it's wholesome and I love you, and we're gonna look into each other's eyes and.
At the moment, but I feel like I'm such a guilty person. Like, my guilt eats me alive. Like, I suck at lying. Like, I can't be around somebody or be dealing with somebody I know, like, I don't see nothing in. You see what I'm saying? So,
Got you.
or be a sneaky link or anything like that.
Now, what if the link ain't sneaky? What if they're like, what if they're pretty like obvious with it?
I mean, even still, it's just like I have to be like actually in love with that person.
Right. So when it comes down to it, for most part, love is kind of like the leading factor. When it comes down to it, for most of us here at the table, who we choose to lay down with. Is that a fair assumption?
You said what?
Like love leads us to the person that we're gonna lay down with.
That's bullshit.
Mm.
Love comes into the circle at some point, but you ain't gonna see somebody and you immediately fall in love with them and y'all lay down. That's when y'all lay down. When we initially meet somebody, we're having sex with them first. Then the love comes.
Now, is that mentally or physically?
It can be both. It should be both.
Indeed. So let me ask y'all a question then. How many people at this table? And if you choose to raise your hand, you can. If you choose to comment, you can. If not, I just want to know about the people I associate with, because my grandmama told me, watch the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? That's what my grandmama told me. You know what I mean? I just want to know who I'm sitting around with. How many people at this table that had a one-night stand before?
By accident.
By accident. That's what they all are, right? Lee, you don't have you know what I'm saying?
Mine wasn't by accident, but I've definitely had one.
Word up, word up. So when we had that one night stand, did we feel afterwards? Did anybody feel like ashamed? Did anybody feel happy? Did anybody like what was your feelings after your one night stand? We're gonna go around the table. I'm gonna start off with me. Great. Next.
I don't attach feelings to sex.
Okay, so you just went around your business the next day, huh? It was just like
Back to the paper.
back to the paper. Word.
For me,
Yes.
it was kind of like awkward because it was a friend, and I just regretted it. So yeah. The regret.
And
And it was terrible. So
it was terrible. Oh no.
Oh, and then you got to look at that friend again and again, like you
Yeah.
trash.
We're not
yeah.
friends anymore though. So
Dang.
Like you had a shot and you blew it.
It was like
That's
that escalated quickly.
That's like that one basketball player on your team that been begging to take the shot all year. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, if I had it, look, if I got a chance to shoot that last bucket, coach, you could pass me the ball. And then
I'm
they
gonna win the game.
and then the coach passes them the ball like, all right, this is for the championship.
That's it.
And then they catch it and then they just airball that motherfucker like Carlton in the First Prince. They just
Like,
oh
man.
damn.
perfect analogy.
Damn. Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
because
Oh,
sometimes they have a habit of missing the hole.
You said what?
They have a habit of missing the hole.
Oh yeah.
Man.
It's like playing golf. Indeed. What about you, Nick? How was your feeling after your one night stand? Did you feel ashamed? Did you feel happy? Did you feel nothing? What was your feelings, man?
I was mostly like, dang. Like I had just said, like that escalated quickly. Like that was quick. Like
So you was shocked.
damn.
I
I was like,
you was not it hit like a whirlwind, huh?
yeah.
Oh, see,
Wow.
wow, that was totally unexpected. Word, word,
Unexpected.
indeed. I don't like
So I
don't.
take it you didn't initiate the one night stand.
No, it was a mutual agreement. I mean, it always has to be a mutual agreement. If you gonna do something with somebody, they gotta agree to do it back, you know. And why was it like so shocking? You know, it's like you don't really see things as being a one-time thing. You know, especially if you do like that person, you know what I'm saying? You kind of see more times.
You want to hit that
coming.
again?
You know what I'm saying?
Just cut to the
Right.
chase. You want to hit
Right.
that more than once,
It
2,
seems
3
like
times a week.
you might
Yeah.
want to hit that again.
3, 4, 5.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Word up.
the fact that you know it only happens once, you know, you kind of might rethink some things after that. You might reflect on it a little bit, just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they say something about your morals and your values after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they go? They just went out the window all just because
Like
I
Whitney
wanted
her
a little
hoo-ha.
bit of-
That's where they
you know
went.
what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened?
They
What
went-
happened?
they went-
The hoo-ha. It
Yeah, they
said who and ha.
They went down the doom room. That's where they went.
Man, that's crazy.
What about you, Deli? How did you feel after your one night stand, bro?
Nothing.
Just that facial expression right there. Yeah.
It was what it was.
Yeah. Like I felt good. Like mine, I felt great. I was able to. My day went smooth as hell. I was man. I started listening to Usher. It was.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Your day go good, but
Yeah,
you
it was.
just like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just like, yo, that was really awesome. Like that was pretty dope. Like, all right, I feel great. You know what I mean? Like it's like a Bob Ross painting. You know what I mean? Just put a little tree right there. You know.
So if it would have been trash, then you would have been walking around.
Yeah, because I done had trash sex. It was just like, yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Worst
Now, yeah, now that's one thing that don't get
experience.
talked about enough.
Don't say names.
Yeah, we ain't gotta say no names.
But we talking about the worst, like
The worst.
not just the
Yeah.
time it was just like awkward or bad. It was just like the worst. I'm gonna start.
No, it's like
Go ahead.
I'll start.
Why?
I'll start this one off because of the fact that it wasn't even the fact of the act. It was about everything that happened with it. I was basically drugged. Yeah. So I ain't gonna give no names, nothing like that. But me and one of the homies, me and my brother, we met, and it was like a long time. We was like 17, right? And that was back in the days of the chat line. For anybody that's old enough to remember the chat line, you know what I'm saying? This is the ultimate catfish days where you just didn't know what the hell you was getting into. You just had to trust that their voice matched their face, and a lot of times
he was disappointed.
man. So me and my bro, he meets this girl on the chat line, and the girl on the chat line, she stayed in Steubenville. And she did have a really good voice. Like, man, like her voice even got me. I was like, oh, there is no way that voice has an ugly face. There is no way possible. That's a really pretty voice. And then her friend sounded decent too. And so we had a whole thing. We went out there to Steubenville, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell everybody who has never been to Steubenville on a Greyhound. Steubenville is cut off into this weird part of Ohio where you have to leave Ohio to get back to Ohio. So you have to go to Pittsburgh to get back to Steubenville. So that just lets you know what type.
Sound like over by Athens.
However, we should have stopped. Once we realized that we had to go to Pittsburgh to get back, that's when we should have canceled the trip. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, and it's like it was damn near like a TV show because we're sitting there, we're in the bus station waiting for these two ladies to come and pick us up, and like at first these two baddies walk in, and we're like, oh yeah, that's them, that gotta be them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we all had like, yeah, boy, go with yeah. I'm like, yeah, dog, you did your thing, and then we like, yeah, and we walked up to them all confident, like they know who we are. That wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't them. All right, so then the next. They wasn't as bad as the first pair, but they was all right. So we was like, oh, okay, that got to be them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I could tell that's probably the one with the voice. Yeah, we walk up to them, it's not them, right? Third group, the third set that walk in look like Bebop and Rocksteady.
Don't know who they is, but damn.
Ninja Turtles, bro. We the same age. You don't know nothing about no Ninja Turtles, bro?
Anyway.
All right. Anyways, all right. So they look like Fat Joe and Big Pun. If you know what I'm saying, is there a 8-ball of MJG? There's a few combinations that these females look like, and we were like, no, that can't be them. And so we went and hid behind this arcade thing. It turned out to be them. They came and found us. Hey, ain't you such and such? Ain't you? We were like, oh, but we, at the time we was nice guys or whatever, aka horn dogs. So we were like, all right, whatever. We'll see what this like. We're just gonna come out here. We'll smoke and chill, and then just head back. But they handed us whatever we were smoking. The next thing I know, I hit it, and it was like on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. Like no lie, I was awake.
No.
And then I'm looking out the window, and then everything goes black. I wake. Yeah, and I wake up in the basement with the penguin, butt naked, trying to mount me.
A penguin?
Yeah, she looked like
first.
She looked like Danny
with
DeVito.
all these analogies, and it ended up being the penguin.
Yeah, she looked like Danny DeVito from Batman Returns.
She looked like Oswald Cobblepot.
Oswald Cobblepot, bro. No lie. Yeah, and so we never did. No, so like the situation never went down, but it was just the fact of the whole everything that happened, the whole kidnapping me and my brother thing, and.
Man, that shit wasn't even about sex.
So you mean to tell me she was 5,000 pounds?
Yeah, it was totally. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It wasn't even about sex, bro. So yeah. So that's a bad experience.
That ain't your worst sex. That's
not a worst sex experience.
I haven't had. Well, outside of that, I really haven't. Like I enjoy all of my sexual experiences. I mean, it's the ones that end up weird afterwards. Like, damn, we weren't supposed to do that, was we? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But
especially if she was a penguin.
Yeah, like I'm really not, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm really mad at you now that it was a penguin.
It was a penguin, bro.
Do anybody got an actual?
Is it because they lost the ability to fly 10,000? Wait, no, he took advantage because they lost the ability to fly 10,000 years ago, and you just gonna say, "Well, you ain't fly. Get your over here." And wow,
that was her fault. All right, Deli, what about you? What about you then?
It was a friend of mine. Well, not really. Well, yeah, kind of. Because, let me just put it like this. My freshman year, I dated this senior. And then that shit didn't last no more than a couple of weeks. But I ended up fucking all of her friends.
Oh. So what's the bad part about the sex, though?
Come down to the last one. Could not suck dick. Could not take dick. Like, I couldn't even get in. I'm sitting there like, man, this shit is trash as fuck. I was literally salty. I'm like,
I mean, was she moist?
Yeah, but it's like,
she was. I mean, I was in high school. She was younger. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't.
She was a senior. I was a freshman.
That don't mean she been down through the,
She probably just tried to flex. Bro.
Yeah.
She probably just tried to flex
a big game.
I mean,
but that shit was not. That shit was
not smacking.
I want to hear from the sex goddess, the magic sex lady.
I had to. One was in college. This dude he had actually tried to talk to me when I was younger, but my mom was like, cut that shit, he's too old for you. So when I got to college, we ran back into each other. It was like, okay, cool, like, what's up? And like we was going out, and it just never happened. And I got two, but this is gonna be a 2-part story. This is not the second one. The first time we tried to do it, we was at a college party at CSU. Everybody drinking, room full of girls, room full of dudes. You know how I do.
College
So
party.
he like, let's go into the bathroom, get in there. He couldn't get hard. Like nothing could get him hard. So he like, I'm embarrassed. Like,
Right.
Hey, look, in the first 10 seconds,
no, that ain't even the worst part, y'all. He
That's what
like,
made me start popping pills.
he like, I need you to do me a favor. I'm like, what? He like, just moan like we did it. I don't want my friends to know that.
Oh, damn.
So,
He
man, he was trying to
went
flex for the gram. He tried to do it for the gram. No, man. See, you don't do it for your homeboys, man. Come
you
on,
want the
bro.
sound effects? Just look, say my name really loud.
Damn.
Say Earl. Just say Earl really loud for the homies.
I didn't think it was possible to go outside her.
So
That's bad.
that was bad.
That was
2
bad.
days. So 2 days later, we go out to the movies. We come back to his spot. We're gonna try this again. So yeah, he on top of me and he moaning and groaning, and then he
So
do
he
his
was
little,
having fun.
he do his little climax, and he like, oh my god, you felt so good, and I was like, you ain't even put it in yet. Like it was on my leg.
Oh,
Nigga.
man. Just go and hide in your house for about 2
But
weeks.
Yeah, bro.
He was like Justin
basement.
Timberlake off of Bad Teacher.
Yeah.
Look, though, but that's
Dry humping.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Just stop talking. Just stop talking.
I'm so. First of all, let me on behalf of men, we sorry, A, that you had to deal with that. We sorry. Like,
Oh man,
we apologize.
bro. If you out there, man, you should still go hide.
If you out there, bro,
Mhm.
I hope you saved in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you ain't never do that again.
Right on. Now, let's go to our guest.
I have 1.5. Okay, so
Oh, 1.5.
A half.
She,
And I'm gonna give y'all my real one now. But
she done fucked the midget.
Not a midget.
or a dude with no legs.
You're kind of
Not with no
He
legs.
said you kind of on the right
Y'all are
track.
actually kind of making sense.
It's actually kind of true.
All right.
He ain't had no
look,
legs?
Look, here's the
Oh,
half
shit.
story. So this is the 0.5.
Half
This is
story.
the 0.5. So basically, he was so nice, so handsome, so just such a gentleman, right? We've been dating maybe for about a month and a half. So we finally, decide to do it. And when I say it was like so small, like I felt like predatory. I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
Oh, wow.
I literally
I feel like I'm fucking
said,
a
Young
young
man.
you know what? I can't do this.
Little
And
guy.
He felt embarrassed because I'm sure that he's probably heard that before, but it was like,
Wow.
I'm not about
And if
to
you
have
heard it
sex
before,
with you.
oh.
So is that the half?
That was the half.
That's the half.
That's the half. So
That wasn't even
the real
half
one,
of
the
it.
real worst one was with that friend or whatever. After I was single, because I had been in a relationship for so long, he had added me to his close friends. And he had posted something, and I seen he was packing a little bit. And I'm like, okay. So then that's when we decided to, kick it or whatever. But when I say like his fellatio was like painful, like
Oh.
it was a lot of teeth
Oh,
and just really fast.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
And I'm like pushing, and he
Teeth?
thinks it's like because I can't handle it, but it's like no.
It sounded like he was like
It
Baraka.
hurts,
off
like,
of Mortal
yeah.
Kombat. That's why he had a
Bite my shit
Baraka
off.
mouth.
And
Man.
then like even like I said when he was packing, it's like he didn't know what to do with it. So it was just like
That's crazy
It was
because my
not
second
enjoyable.
story is exactly that.
All right, what's the second story? What's that?
Exactly what you said.
Oh, it's just
Dang, that's
dude,
Everything that it was so bad that like the teeth was. It's like yeah, like we're not gonna do this. So let's just end this and go to the next day. And it was just like he was packing too, and it was just trash. Like I was just like, you know what?
Ain't that sad? It's
Hey,
just
fellas.
so depressing.
Girl, I said, come on, let's go ahead. I'm gonna take you home.
Fellas, y'all need to learn. And for the fellas that don't know
You
what
gonna
they
take
doing,
him
I
home?
took him home.
what they- oh, you know what? He deserved to be taken home.
And that was
Take him home.
Man.
Take him home.
Like,
You know what I'm
I
saying,
don't
fellas
know.
out there.
You can't even finish.
Y'all
it.
gotta learn how. Y'all gotta learn how to.
Ouch.
Y'all gotta learn how to munch that box now, fellas. Y'all gotta know how
That's
to
an ouch. Right there.
how to lick a peach. Now there is no reason why us fellas in the 2022 era should not know how to eat some yams. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love eating yams. They're delicious and they're good for you. They're packed with vitamins and nutrients. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
here's the problem. You saying eat yams, and you got to actually use your teeth to eat.
No,
yams.
don't use your teeth.
You want
fellas.
to say the sweet potato casserole?
There we go. Like
it's smooth, and you can
Yeah.
suck on it and all that. You
I
know?
like to say like a smooth, creamy cheesecake.
Yeah,
cheesecake. That's a yeast infection, bro.
I'm not talking about literally like. Oh man,
What you been eating on, man?
No.
he tried to
She
get me
said,
though.
Hey, you
That's
walk right in.
cheesecake.
Hey, you walk
tried to
into
get
it, the door, and I let you know what I'm saying. Hey, hold on, where's our sponsor list? Because I want to make sure we're paying our bills. Lee, can you hand me that too, man? You know what I'm saying? And speaking of creamy cheesecake,
He tried to get me on that.
I did though. It was like that was funny. You got to admit. Detroit Auto Parts. It's the official auto parts store of Redline Radio and home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations. East side, call 216-531-7373 or call the west side, 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off on your purchase. One bill paid. All right. So,
oh, y'all didn't tell us
Yeah,
your
yeah.
trash stories.
all right, so all right, real talk. Bad sex story, Nick. Let's go.
Bad sex story. I well.
Worse.
Yeah, worse.
Worse.
Yeah, worse. Yeah, worse. Be worse. Worse.
Be worse. Okay. Probably around the time I was in high school. One of them situations, you know what I'm saying? Got a girl I really like, you know what I'm saying?
All y'all was
Was at the
sexing in
house.
high school. All y'all bad.
Yeah, I was.
Hey,
I was.
you know what I'm saying? At least I wasn't like this little young kid, you know what I'm saying, out here trying to, you know.
You was a young kid in high school.
I mean, younger than that age.
Damn, dude.
Anyway,
that's like
it's
12, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
hope
At
you're
least
not
I
having
wasn't
sex at
12. Yeah, at least I wasn't 12.
Well, I
That's
got a
what I'm
homeboy
saying.
he had his first child at 14.
At least I was matured, you know what I'm saying? But
He a good father though. He got many years of experience.
so anyway,
It's like, fuck it, little nigga.
No.
We in it together.
of course I got my
Where's each other?
but basically it was only probably like 2 minutes into the whole thing, and then I got asked to stop. Like, wow, what's the matter? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? She made up a lot talking about it's starting to close up. It's starting to hurt. Like I don't know. And next thing was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what is you talking about? 2 minutes and 55 seconds? No, I can't get down with that.
Yeah, you can't have. You definitely can't have no wax sex fucking with a Scorpio.
I got two
No,
really good ones.
and she was a Scorpio too.
Damn, that's terrible. Because Scorpios are great.
Right? I ain't never had a bad experience.
That probably would be the first one that I be nah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You out here trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, like you just you know, the heavyweight champ, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
I got two. Now, y'all gonna have to bear with me. And I will put myself on the line for this one. The first one, bad sex experience. It was this girl. I was down south for like 3 weeks, just moved down there. Big old booty. Bad. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Ghetto booty.
I was trying to get her for like a half a year. We finally linked up, got the room and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I will tell you this, and I will attest. I ain't last no longer than about 4 minutes. That girl was, man, I don't know. She had some
You had a walk.
godly, like it was unbelievable. Like, man, bruh, look, I was embarrassed, but I wasn't at the same time because I'm like, look, this is a testament to you because what you got in there, that shit should be illegal. Cause man, it was great. Yeah.
She had it in the crock
Yeah.
pot all night.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So that's a bad end on me. Now, another one, my second one was me and this girl, we was, doing our thing or whatnot. And, lights is out. And this is a cliche story, but this is some real shit. You'd be like, damn, girl, you was extra wet. This is great.
That blood came out.
Oh man.
It's like a horror movie.
Horrible.
Yeah. And
The murder scene.
yeah, it was bad. But it was. And then I had this other chick when I was right when I was, and I'm glad that it happened because I was right. My face was right there. I was about to give her the you know what I'm saying, give her the licks, and my face was right there, and a glop of blood came out. I was like, oh,
It's a
Glop of blood.
it was like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I went to do my thing, so it was like, so I could have, because for any fellas that don't know, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to fellatio, you can't lose if you suck and lick the clitoris.
I mean, that's pretty much the main objective.
Yeah, but dudes, you heard them talking about they were getting ate and bit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like,
they
it's-
thinking like, am I really supposed to eat it? Like,
yeah, like, it's not coming off. I can't
it's not
swallow it.
supposed to. Like,
All right,
like,
Jeffrey.
I thought it was supposed to detach or something. Like, no, it's not a fruit roll up.
I hope y'all okay. I hope y'all okay, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This is for them horrible
I'm
people.
like
You know
I
what I'm saying?
said,
Niggas
I
trying
don't
to take
attach
to go
feelings to sex,
plates.
so I have no problem telling you
Wait, is that why
if
it's called
you
a snatch?
this ain't working. Like it's like he actually called me like the when I told to get off me. He called me like had me on speakerphone like with this girl. He like I got a question to ask you. I'm like, what? He like, do I got a big dick? I'm like, why the fuck are you asking me this? He like, cause this girl trying to tell me I don't got a big dick, and you was the last person I fucked. So
Niggas do that?
I was like, you got a nice size. He was like, see, I told you. I said, but it's trash.
Oh.
He like, you just caught me on a bad day. I was drunk. Okay.
Now, does size matter, ladies?
He probably just told on himself.
I
where
mean,
right
clearly
there
they
get
just
alcohol
both said
from.
it.
I mean, no, I mean,
Whatever.
because you could.
1.5 man story.
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Pull that motherfucker.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, because you can be have like 11 inches and be only like 1 inch in girth, and with that shit ain't hitting shit. Or you can have a 7 inch and have that girth and that shit hitting everything. So now 4 inches, all that, no. You shouldn't even feel comfortable like even doing that at your age.
You have a clitoris, bro.
Extendo clip.
Definitely be doing out here with big dick energy.
Hey,
And
that-
it's
boy,
like,
you got-
no, that's not that. This not that.
You might as well be a lesbian at
And
that
you
point.
see,
homie.
that's why a
Listen.
man should never be sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, just flexing like he, you know what I'm saying, like he the man out here for real, you know, because a woman gonna tell you.
It's just like this. When you
know,
rich,
you should not have.
when you rich and you've been rich a long time, you don't tell people that you rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like for us fellas, like, if you've been with if you've been with the hammer, it's like you don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even think about it. It's going to explain itself. She gonna see it. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say the best
it's
sexual
not
experiences I've ever had came from dudes who never bragged about a damn thing. I would say the whole time I'm thinking like this shit about to be trash. Like, oh my God, Jesus, we is definitely coming back for round two. What's
The ladies
up?
love surprises. You know?
Right.
Indeed. And so now, speaking of surprises, I was surprised when I got the yes from our guest that she was gonna be on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she doing her thing. It's like she moving up the ladder in the R&B game. And so
Okay.
and so I'm a big fan of hers. Her music is really dope. And so I'm glad that she is here on the show. We got T Willis in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miss 1.5. Indeed.
You gotta make a song called 1.5.
Not
Good idea. I'm
Yeah.
gonna co-sign you.
Hey, look. Now, and with the he found out why you shouldn't fall in love with an R&B singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell us now, where did that title come from for that album of You Shouldn't Fall in Love with an R&B
Actually,
singer?
it came from my ex-boyfriend. We were like in an argument, and he was just, you know, kind of like in his feelings or whatever about. I can't even tell you what we were arguing about, but he was like, "Man, I swear this is why you get in relationships. You only use your material, you know, for inspiration. You only use your relationships for inspiration for your material, and that's why you should never date an R&B singer." And then when he said that, I'm like, "Oh, yo, that's dope. I should use that."
Right, wow. See, he was right though, because he was really like the whole argument. You got some material out of it.
She missed everything he said, but that piece, like, oh, he just made the title to my next song.
I'm like, so kind of, it was really just kind of like a slap in the face for him. Like, all right, you dogging me, but look, now I got an album that everybody fucking with, and it's based off of what we just got in an argument with. So like when I did the first one, because it's a part 1 and it's the part 2. When I did the first one, we were still kind of dealing with each other, and I felt like when I was writing, I couldn't like really express what I wanted to say, because like he was just so sensitive about like everything I wrote and everything I recorded. So I felt like I was tiptoeing around my audience, and then 2, him and his feelings. So then part 2, by that time we kind of broke up. So it's just like I feel like with part 2, I was able to say more what I really wanted to say.
All right. So is that like a thing that you do though? Like say as an artist, you write your material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your material, is it drawn from real life experiences?
Yeah, not even just from my experiences. Like I have friends and family who go through things, and like I might write on their behalf. And it's so, even though like what I do write is true, it's not always through my eyes. It might be through like my best friend, and I'm just like writing for her, or it might be through like my mom who's going through something, and I might write on her behalf. So not all the songs. You just kind of pick and choose, I guess.
Gotcha. Now, what came first, the singing or the songwriting?
Definitely the singing. I feel like everybody tells a story, but I grew up like in the church choir and everything, and like I carried that all throughout high school, and I was in the like theatrics and everything. But I started songwriting probably when I was like in like middle elementary. I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade, and I wrote a song for my friends, and like the next day they remembered the song, and that just kind of built my confidence to like keep writing and songwriting. And I was really in love with Alicia Keys. Like I had a girl crush on Alicia Keys. So and like when I found out
we all did.
I did until I found out she was sleeping with Mary Man.
But when I found out she wrote her music and she played piano, and I play piano too. So that just like again just kind of spiraled into like this big snowball of me as an artist. Gotcha.
So now when you're making your music, what do you find like the most enjoyment out of it? Is it the songwriting? Is it the singing? Is it the piano playing? Like what do you get the most enjoyment? Like what are you having your most fun?
I think I get the most enjoyment out of recording. It's just something about like laying down different harmonies, trying different melodies and new styles, and like playing with different filters and different sounds and adding, to the beat. It's just endless possibilities of how you want your song to sound. So that, and I actually like the mixing process too. Like a lot of artists don't like sitting there for the mix. Like, no, I want to be there during my mix because I want some harmonies high. I want some harmonies low. You're not going to hear what I'm hearing, and you're just going to mix it, and it's going to sound totally different than how I want it to sound. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Dream collabo.
Drake.
Gotta be raw.
Drake. I want to do like an album.
Like I said, I could hear that too.
Yeah,
I could hear that.
Like a Caribbean album type style with Drake. Like I really like when he kind of like does his like kind of like Caribbean vibe. I really want to do like a kind of album like that with him.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, like I mean, I understand that's your second place, and you was like, yeah, Outlaw Jones, because I knew you was gonna say that like as your first choice, right? Outlaw Jones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She didn't even know who that. She didn't even know who he was. I was like. Yeah, you guys, right? Is that you? One of you, or is that two? For sure. No doubt. All right. So now when it comes down to the R&B industry, and we're talking, our subject is sex, right? So we hear about male artists, R&B artists, hip hop artists. They have groupies and things of that nature. Now you as an R&B artist, on the woman's side, do you have male groupies, guys that cut your lawn and pay for your nails, and or do you guys are just there like at your show, like,
yeah,
sign my cheek?
Yeah. That's
wow.
I mean, that's just to come with like me being who I am, like I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a pretty nice, friendly person, easygoing. So like,
I thought you was a thug, but
me being who I am, that too. Don't get it twisted. And just people find me attractive, and I might be taking some thirst trap pictures or boomerangs or whatever. So naturally, there's
Indeed.
a lot of guys in my DMs asking me for my Cash App, whatever. And like me, it's just like that's been happening like literally all my life. Like ever since I was a kid, like I've been told, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, you're so talented. So it's just like I appreciate that, but at the same time, I don't let it get to my head. It's just like, thank you, and like I don't need all that extra stuff.
oh, gotcha. So would you prefer if a dude was like, yo, you ugly? Like would that actually like would that be refreshing?
Guy has told me that. Like he slid in my DM and he was like, "You ugly," just to get a reaction out of me, and I literally just laughed at it. I just thought it was hilarious. I just started laughing. He was like, "Dang, I can't even get under your skin." Like I know I'm not ugly, so
Right. See, like dudes will use reverse psychology in that because like for we'll know like, all right, dude probably said she's beautiful. She said this, that, oh, you so fine, this, that, and the third. You know what's gonna get her attention? You know what I'm saying? Your breath stink. You know what I'm saying? Just say something real, just.
But that be true though, because that's the fastest way to get my attention. Because I'm gonna be like, why you was bold as fuck to say that? Like now I gotta know you because who told you that I wasn't gonna slap you inside your head? Like now we gotta have a conversation because.
And that's a conversation started. Like that's how I always did it. Like I was my grandfather, he taught me like a woman. Most women, they done heard everything under the sun. So give her something that she will never hear, she ain't never heard before. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that may be. So, put that in your head. Like, all right, so if a girl got a, big rump, dudes probably told her she got a big rump all day long, all day. Oh, girl, you so fine. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Why this, that, and the third. So, what you do, like, hey, you would compliment her on the conversation or, like, oh, okay, you going to school. You have it's something different. Like, oh, hey, you got a big forehead. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about my forehead now.
It's huge.
You might say something about the back of her neck.
You know what I'm saying? Man, girl, you got some butter on your
If
teeth.
you say
know what I
something
mean?
about the back of a girl's neck, that's gonna definitely go the wrong way. That ain't gonna get the type of attention you want. Like,
BDB. Word up. So now in today's day and age, now how long have you been doing music total?
Total?
Yeah, like seriously though.
Seriously,
Studio dropping records.
Maybe about 8 years now.
8 years. Have you noticed a difference between like when you first started and how social media has played a role in affecting music sales and how people come in acquaintance with you and your music to now? Is there a big difference?
Yeah, absolutely. Like when I first started making music, it was mainly like my audience was mainly like my high school I went to. Like nobody really knew me outside of like BHS. Shout out to Bedford Bearcats, but nobody knew me outside of Bedford. But,
we throwing up gang signs in here? What is Bedford?
Said she was a thug.
And then just eventually as I kept making music, throughout college. I know you mentioned Athens earlier. I did go to OU my first year of college.
Mm-hmm.
So
what'd you go to college for?
I went to college for science education.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
And then I did my last 3 at CSU, but just kind of like even like the college campuses, like getting my music like around that way, and then just doing shows around Cleveland. And I'm originally from Youngstown, so letting everybody know, in Youngstown, like, hey, I'm in Cleveland now making music. So it's
Shout
just
out
like
to the yo.
Yeah, I'm
Shout
just
out to
like
the yo.
slowly like expanding, and just like when I go look on my analytics now, because like before it was just SoundCloud or Audio Mac, and then like I figured out, oh, this is how I get my music on Apple Music. Oh, this is how I get it on Spotify. After I figured that out, it's just like I got to see more in-depth perceptions of like my analytics, and like I'm like, wow, I got people in Chicago listening to me. Wow, I got people in Detroit, banging my music. Like I don't even know people out there. Like how did they find me?
Because you're a gangster.
So definitely.
Or selling drugs all over the place,
Man.
Yeah. I read your bio.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
I'm just saying, we don't have felons in the studio too much. That was really about that life, but we appreciate. We're gonna have her back for our gangland episode as well. Get some of these young people out the streets. You know what I'm saying? But now
I hope everybody can be strapped for that show.
Oh yeah, I got my strap in the car because when I knew she was coming, when she said she was, I'm like, let me.
I got my 60 dub.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I just couldn't fit it in this dress today.
Now I wonder where it's at now.
She's like, it's in reach. Oh, man.
Word up. And speaking of in reach, now let's reach out and let's touch this song that you dropped. Hey, yo, Lee, I need you to tune up that new T Willis on the ones and twos for us, my brother. We about to sit back. We about to relax. And
You want to just have is it actual music video or is it just the album art that's showing on there?
I mean, listen, whatever we can show to the public, I want to show it. So if it's,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So show that shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Oh.
I took that picture, y'all. She didn't know I was there. That was the problem.
How dare you do me dirty, do me crazy like that? How dare you underestimate what I can do back? How dare you act like you don't know my fucking name? How dare you act like I won't do no better, babe? You out your fucking mind. Mind. Lost your fucking mind. Mine. Oh, you prayed on me more than you prayed for me. You hit me from myself and I can't blame no one but me. You had my vision blurry, now it's easier to see. You robbed me of my love and found a way to pay to get away from me. You should've stayed the fuck away from me. I should've seen them flags when they was red. You told me green. You told me I'm the one, but failed to mention maybe out of 2 or 3. Silly me for thinking we could be. You play me. Low down, dirty, shameful, crazy, too bad. You so shady, too bad. I'm still waving. I'm so unfazed. Everybody wanna chase me. Everybody wanna date me. Had a few try to taste me. Can't blame me. And I just seen my replacement. You could've did better, baby. Ain't even half as amazing. Damn. She ain't even half as amazing. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you do me dirty, do me crazy like that? How dare you underestimate what I can do back? How dare you act like you don't know my fucking name? How dare you act like I won't find no better, babe? You out your fucking mind. You bounce your fucking head. What type of shit you on? What type of love is this? What kind of drug is this? Boy, get me off this shit. I don't need none of it. I don't want none of it. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
I was just thinking of a whole.
I dare you. I dare you.
Verse already.
That's what's up. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. When this is one thing I love about good ass music, right? Now, when I listen to music, like nowadays, I listen to instrumentals a lot because I don't like the lyrics. I'd be like,
that's how
I'd rather listen to the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hear
like
the instruments.
This track. I wasn't even listening to the beat for real. I was listening to them lyrics. Like, yo, that is a hot ass song. You did your thing on that joint.
That was hard. That was
hard. That was good.
That's why I was like,
that was good. That was really good.
Something right here.
That was really good.
Days and listening to, I'm like, damn, this shit is hypnotizing.
Yeah, like Yeah, I dare you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that one more time. Can we get another round of applause track, please, Lee? You know what I'm saying? That was raw. That was good. That was good. That was good. Now, I want you to tell our audience where they can get your music.
You can find my music wherever you want to find it. Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, Tidal, all that good stuff. Yeah.
She like, I'm global, baby.
Whatever you want.
Right on. The bootleggers got it too. So you know what I'm saying? holla at my Uncle Smitty. You know what I'm saying? He'll run 131st outside the gas station. He got my mixtape. He got Deli's mixtape. You know what I'm saying? He doing the 3 for 15s a day. Make sure y'all get at him, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Now I'm gonna read a sponsor read. We're gonna take us a quick break. Then we're gonna come back with Love and Life with Deli Young, Queen Adrian. I know she's gonna lay out some sex questions. She's the sex goddess. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get her expertise on things. You know, we need to tap in with the sex goddess. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all stay tuned. Redline Radio. We're gonna pay some bills. We're gonna be right back. And our show is brought to you by Growing Wings Adult Services. It's the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547. That number again, call Lisa. Call her now at 234-334-7547. This is TMI Radio, the TMI Radio Show. Too much information for that ass. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Thank you for calling the Graber Machine and Tool Hotline, 216-259-2062.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And you know, Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And you know, Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, you know I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Yo, Dave, I'm trying to go out to Vegas and get wasted. You know where I can go get something?
Tim, it's funny you should ask, man, because I got the perfect spot for you to go and get tore up from the floor up and get the best tequila in Vegas.
Say where's that?
That is at the Rusty Spur Saloon.
Okay, say where? I'm trying to see what that be like.
Yeah, make sure you stop in there. Stop and see my homeboy Mike. Tell him that Redline Radio from Cleveland, Ohio sent you there.
Bet. I'm about to go see Mike right now.
They were voted the best hole-in-the-wall bar in Vegas. What's that spot name again?
The Rusty Spur Saloon, you said.
That's right. They are located in fabulous Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, yeah, that's the spot.
Make it hot.
My shit was up.
Hey, oh, wow, we're really hot. We're back. Thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we ain't lose y'all for too long, but we are back, TMI. And once again, thank you to our guest, R&B sensation, R&B artist, T. Willis, for stopping through the studio. Oh, yeah. Indeed. Great interview. So now we are back, and we were talking about sex. We were talking about smashing. We was talking about poking, stroking, emotions. You know what I'm saying? In that ocean, you did. So now we were talking a little bit off air. Our DJ Lee, you know what I'm saying? He told us a real heartwarming story about his one-night stand. And if you could believe it, one-night stands, they can end in a heartwarming situation. So Lee, with the money.
What up? I ain't got no money, but I mean,
shit, nigga, I don't know how you getting home.
That's how it is.
Yo, believe, man, break it down for us, man. Tell us your wholesome one-night stand story, brother, because it is actually a beautiful story.
yeah. So a friend of mine had asked me if I could DD her birthday party one year.
DD, what is that?
Designated driver.
Oh, okay.
I was
That
like,
sounded nasty.
I'm like, we're gonna just pretend we know what he's talking about.
Right.
Keep-
I'm waiting for more context clues.
I'm like, is that like a kind of like
Is that a position?
sex
Right.
position?
No, so
BD.
you know, the night ended and I was taking her home and she's like, well, why don't we stop off at a friend of mine's house that's out of town? So, you know, we ended up going back there. Things happened. The next morning she calls me and she's like, hello, sex god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy, look, he's a sex guy.
sex god. The
So-
G-O-D.
So then, well, just last year I married her.
Congratulations, man.
Man, yeah,
That's
amazing,
beautiful.
man. Congrats.
That's beautiful.
The guy. I forgot.
And that
12
was-
years. 12 years.
Was that your
Man.
one and only one night stand?
Yes, I believe. Yes. Yes. Well, no. Actually, no. I just remember there was a second one, and the bitch turned out to be so fucking psycho. She's still in the psych ward.
Oh wow.
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 Like it was just
Wow.
supposed to be like it was
Was
after.
the sex good? Because it sounds like it should have been.
It was okay, but
You know, it was great. It's the crazy girls got good vagina.
They say
Well-
crazy girls is.
Like it was just supposed to be like it was after sex good.
I don't like hearing myself. But anyway, so it was after a friend of mine's concert. Shout out to my boys Psych Ward. They do my theme song. They've done my theme song for the past 6 years for my show, Money's Crazy Mind. It was after one of their shows. This chick followed me home. Like I didn't even know she was there. And so we ended up doing something the next day.
Well, that was convenient.
Yeah.
Man. Like I remember, man, listen, being and it's funny, like back in my single days, and all the dudes that's single, like you guys got it easy because you got social media, so you can really kind of get to know a chick without before you even like actually have to get to know her. You can know what she likes by look at her posts and you can tell what she's into, what she's not into. You can kind of slide in with some pre-information. Back in my day, you had to meet females at the club. You had to meet female, you know, it had to be like at the grocery store when you out. It was no, oh, I can look at your page and just, you know, and inbox it. You know what I'm saying? You actually had to put effort in to get a number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was a different time back then. And I think like because of social media, it changed how people look at sex now because everything is accessible. You know what I'm saying? Like if you the baddest chick, you can holler at her now. You don't have to wait till she at the club. You don't have to fight them other dudes. You could just be in her inbox. And if you say the right thing, you, sir, might be the chosen one.
Well, the craziest part about it was that after I finally got her out of my house,
Dude,
she tried moving in, like legit, like brought clothes, stuff that she owned, move in with my friend Ashley.
oh wow, dude.
So like, yeah, we called the funny farm on her and we're like, get this crazy bitch out of here.
How many
'cause
times did you hit that?
Just the one time.
Just the once? Okay.
No. Yeah. So no. I was done with that.
So now I gotta get some important information because we got Love and Life coming up with DeLeon. I need to talk to the sex goddess, the sex queen. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
Now, there's so many things we can't talk about because this sex topic was a you and Deli thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, like so when it comes down to couples and sex and things of that nature, what do you think is, or what do you see as the biggest misconception when it comes down to sex?
The biggest misconception when it comes down to sex?
Yeah.
The same thing I said earlier. You can't fall in love with sex. Like, sex is not a love thing. It's a emotion. It's a feeling, but it's not. You can't fall in love with it. Like,
Right on. So, like, when it comes to, so do you think that it's okay for people to, like, you know, you don't necessarily have to be in a relationship with somebody to have sex with them?
Yeah, that's the best sex.
No strings attached. Say that again?
That's the best sex.
The best sex. The best sex. So, let's rank, team. What's the best sex? You know what I'm saying? We got, and here's our options. And we could put, and this could be in a particular order to each one of us, right? Sex with the person that you love. We shouldn't be doing this sex.
That's the sneaky link sex, right?
Yeah. Like, you know, we shouldn't be doing the sex. The one night stand sex.
The makeup and breakup sex.
And the makeup and breakup sex. So these are 4 options that we got. What do you think is the best sex? We're gonna start off with the sex goddess. Let's go 1 through 4. Where do you rank those? How do you rank those in your book?
So I'm gonna rank those and then I'm gonna tell you what the best sex is because it's not one of them at all.
Okay. She got
The
quiet.
sneaky link gonna be number one. Then the person you love.
Okay.
What was the other two?
The person you love, one night stand sex. The
Makeup and breakup sex.
yeah, makeup and breakup.
I might have to that makeup and breakup sex normally be like that shit hit so hard like it. So I might have to put that at number one. Yeah, that
all the aggression comes out, like
Yeah,
the anger, everything just gets all mixed in into
that's up against the wall, in the shower, bed on the
That's-
couch, whatever.
little choke action,
yeah,
pulling the hair,
choking,
smacking
all
that ass,
smacking that ass. That's everything. That's
all that.
you gonna listen next time, sex. So yeah, that's
Hey,
and she still ain't
and
gonna
then,
listen. She
You
still
gonna
ain't
clean
gonna
up and
listen.
cook them tacos.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Hey,
that's
but look
exactly
though,
what I-
you can't, fellas, you can't be talking all that shit if you ain't putting in the work now, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be, you gotta, because when I go into those modes, all my strokes got a lesson with it. You know what I'm saying? Each stroke has a message I'm trying to send.
No.
Like it's a whole damn paragraph for each pump. Ever. Life.
So yeah, so that's definitely gonna be number one.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna say the sneaky link
Why the sneaky link?
because the excitement from the fact that y'all not supposed to be together, the excitement from the fact that if y'all get caught, it's gonna be some trouble. It's like that's that excitement add a little bit extra to it because it's like, damn, I ain't supposed to be here, but I love being here. Like I can't. I'm supposed to walk away, but I gotta say so. That's just add that extra kick. Like the person you love, of course.
So that's number 3.
Yeah. Then what was the last question?
The one night stand joint.
Yeah, the one night stand gonna always be at the bottom.
Yeah, because you don't know what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
because you don't know what you're getting. That's
It could be good, it could be bad. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? A lot of times it'll be bad because that the other person, y'all could have just left the club, they sweaty. You know,
They can get you 18 years.
they could, yeah, or they could send you to the doctor.
But the best sex is tantric sex.
Just tantric sex.
Tantric sex is where your souls connect. It can be, you can be married, you can be a sneaky link, you can be a one night stand. No, you cannot be a one night stand.
Because man, that's a quick soul connection.
The tantric sex is where y'all mentally stimulate each other, y'all physically stimulate each other. Y'all, it's called the meeting in the middle, where y'all sex organs become one sex organ. And that orgasm hit and it's coming straight from your soul.
I only had that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
Word.
That's exactly what that's gonna lead to, because
Marriage.
That's the only place it can lead to, because that soul connection is real. Like can't nothing top that.
Right on.
I bet.
All right, so Slick Nick.
Yep.
What's your ranking?
I mean, like,
Don't get caught off guard, bro.
I ain't caught off guard at all. I'm just talking about like where I want to place all of these.
I know it's a tough list.
It is.
Tough list.
It is. I mean, I do agree with what Adrian said. The one night stand sex always gonna be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
But
Yeah.
I
Like
think
bucket
love
sex.
is above all. So I feel like the best sex would be with the one that you love.
Are you an R&B artist deep down, Nick?
I think so. You know what I'm saying? The
Like,
90s
bro,
taught
if
me
you
a
could
lot.
sing, I
The
can see,
90s
I can
taught me
see,
a lot.
I can see.
Joe's son.
Yeah, bro. I like if you was able to sing, bro. I could see you dropping like the meanest R&B records, and they all like and on each cover you like, you know how they on the on the good
I would
R&B records they
appreciate that.
laying down like that, like you know what I'm saying?
Right, like back in the day.
Yeah, like I can, yeah. You got R&B soul, brother. It's all about love with you, man. So what's the rest of your list? So we got love number 1. So the sex with the person you love, that's number 1. What's number 2?
Makeup and breakup.
Makeup and breakup. So.
Because and then from what I've been through, see, I'm the type, I don't really like being into it with the one I'm with, you know what I'm saying, or the one I'm supposed to be building or something. I don't like that. I don't like being at odds. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the tension. You know what I'm saying? So whenever it had been periods of time where we didn't have space between us, I feel like, okay, I at least got to show some effort and stay consistent with my effort. Show you, look, I'm willing to make this work. I need to see where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? On your end, on where we gonna meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So throughout all that time, of course, y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? Here go another R&B song. We ain't making love no more. Ain't that what Drew Hill said, So therefore, I just feel like whenever you got that, We not even trying. Exactly.
Yeah,
Y'all
all right,
see
yeah.
what I'm saying? Shout out to my boys,
Ooh,
Drew.
yeah.
Y'all taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was Jodeci. You know what I'm saying?
They both did the ooh yes.
But Jodeci started it though.
No,
you know
no.
what I'm saying?
Actually, Cisco was more with the yeah, yes. Yeah.
Jodeci started
That was.
But anyway,
Man, did I do
Casey
that
and
live?
JoJo
I'm
started
sorry.
that.
I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
you did.
just
You
let
did.
that shit
Casey
out
and
like
JoJo
that.
started that though. Shout out to Casey and Drew. But anyway,
Shout out.
it's like throughout that time where you had that space, I'ma miss my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like she better miss me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like whenever we connect, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be full of that. Oh, I missed you. I missed this type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That leg shaking type. You know what I'm saying? When she, you know what I'm saying, her leg just shake. She can't stop her leg from shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right on.
stop shaking leg. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right on. Deli.
I'm gonna go Sneaky Link.
Oh, damn.
Love. The one you love.
Mm-hmm.
Make up and break up, and then
One night stand. My list is exactly like yours, man. You know what I'm saying? That's married men list.
I don't know what it's like to break up.
Like the breakup, like the sneaky link sex, like it's because you're just in there for the mission. You got to get it, and it's gonna be. But when you're married, let me ask you, and this is for the married. How many people on this table is married? I think we do. We got
Separated.
3. All right, so fellas, as is married men. Now, do y'all prefer to have sex on a daily basis, or do y'all prefer to like go in between periods because you're with this person all the time, and that makes you miss them? You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly why love can't be number one. Because when y'all in love, y'all didn't have marriage, you start planning sex. Sex becomes a routine. It becomes
You ready to
boring.
do this?
It's
it does become boring,
but
I
still prefer it over.
I guess I must have a different kind of marriage then, because like
I mean, that's great. That means y'all then you moving into that realm of tantric sex. Y'all souls connect.
Right.
So yeah, that takes it to a different level.
But it's just like naturally with anything, like you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, you could be enjoying a movie. It might have a but it, like your favorite movie.
Said, not in our marriage.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can have a favorite movie. Oh, Dominique said no. He said no. Y'all marriage. They don't get bored. I
keep it interesting, baby.
Like that's the only. But see, that's the only. I think that's where marriages fall apart, though. When it comes down to
just thought about it
in certain areas where marriage fall apart is when the sex life gets boring and routine. You know what I'm saying? That's what causes issues. You know what I'm saying? And this goes for men and women. Make sure that you stand, because true, you're supposed to love the person that you're with. You're supposed to accept them for who they are. But ladies and fellas, when you get with your mate, don't let yourself just like go. You know what I'm saying? Don't step off of your game. You know what I'm saying? Keep
be
the
the person that they was attracted to when you attracted them.
Yeah, like sweatpants is cool, but not every day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say be the person that they was attracted to, because that means y'all going through like y'all ain't changed.
Right. I had to explain that, because I'm like, don't be that person, but don't slack off of, you know what I'm saying, what initially made them even want to come and talk to you in the first place type shit, like as far as, keeping yourself up. Because when you go out with your girls, or you go out, just period in the world, they get the best look inside of you. And then you come home and take the hair out and take the lashes off and all of this stuff.
So listen, I'm gonna speak on the ladies.
We didn't even need you to put on in the
the
first
ladies,
place. But damn,
because if y'all want us to keep it sexy when we get home, the minute we come out them clothes, you see we got that matching bra and panty set on. You see we got that lace on. Don't just 5 minutes after I put it on, be like, take that shit off. What the fuck I buy for? I'm trying to look sexy for you, and you saying take it off. Like,
yeah, I like to enjoy the whole, like if a woman puts on lingerie, like when my wife, she wears lingerie, I like to enjoy the lingerie experience. Like I'm gonna do things to her body with the lingerie on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let me put on my red
I'm pulling the
heels
panties to the side real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna wear the shit out of that lingerie
like a sneaky link, right?
Yeah, like you ain't ripping that shit off. No, I want to see this. Yeah, you're gonna savor it. Savor it. Because like it takes them like an hour to get into the hooks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like it takes a lot to get into that lingerie for the ladies.
That's
So
why I put the love 1 second, because the way that I'm set up, Like in the way we set up, like
I think love was
when we
second to
do
me,
it,
too.
you feel me? It's like it's a thing. It's an event. It ain't just like let's
It's
just do
to
this
be an
'cause-
experience.
You feel me?
Sex is
Yeah,
an
it's-
experience.
You gotta make it fun.
We about to, yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
You gotta experience. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody that's willing to do that, because the same thing all the time really is gonna have you like.
Sex has to
You
be
know
an
what I'm saying?
experience. It has to be.
So here's an important question, right? Now, when you're, say, for instance, when it comes down to sex and relationships, and your partner is into these things, and then you're into these things, you know what I'm saying? Now, should there be a compromise?
TMI.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it.
That's my bad.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have to be
That's
into
why I
one
said
thing
she need to be.
and be into, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
she come on the show.
say, for instance, you're in a peanut butter and your spouse is in the jelly, right? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Like say for instance, you're in the peanut butter, your spouse is in the jelly. I'm being PG right now, but speaking on the simplest terms. All right, say for instance, you're in the sucking toes and your spouse ain't. Should you sacrifice sucking toes because your spouse don't like it,
No.
or should your spouse say, you know what, let's go with the toe sucking?
Yes. Yes.
So no matter the person, no matter what they into, should you be into everything that the other person is with or no?
No.
I ain't gonna say everything because some things is just like if you into stabbing me during sex, I'm not gonna shoot.
I don't think that's, I'm in a nipple twisting.
Jason?
I mean, it's people out here who, I mean, we just watched Jeffrey Dahmer, so I mean,
Yeah, we're going.
he drilling holes in people's head during
I'm
sex.
like,
Like,
no, you gotta
so-
like even in the marriage, you gotta have boundaries.
Yeah,
'cause
so,
that's,
yeah.
I mean, that's what keep that respect factor there. It's like it's certain things that you not gonna compromise. I can respect that.
Right.
Right.
but it can't be everything.
Like, yeah, you
It
can't
can't
just
be
like,
everything.
no,
if I
no,
if
no,
I like
no,
getting
no,
choked
no.
and you don't like choking. If I like having my, like you said, my toes sucking, you don't like feet. If I like role playing before sex and you just want to get straight to it, it's like, okay, listen, we not here.
Right, you
Right.
can't even compromise.
Right now,
Right.
sex is just an act for us. There's no experience. So what we doing? Why we doing it?
Right on.
Definitely should set the boundaries. with
Yeah,
your
because
partner.
like any
Yes.
girl that I was ever with
Communication
know
definitely
not to even touch my ass. Like,
But don't go
I
play
mean,
with the booty
I'm not
hole.
about to do none of that.
That's-
Don't go play with the booty hole.
That should be
Don't do
law.
it. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Like here's the and for fellas, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
don't
So,
do it.
like, and the thing is, because it's 2022 and you start seeing more of this stuff on social media where people just being honest and shit. Like some fellas, they're like, yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I don't,
I mean, hey,
you know what I'm
To
saying?
each his
to each his
own.
own.
To his own. You know what I'm saying? But for men, I don't know, speaking for myself, it's just, I don't know, that's just a no-go zone. You know what I'm saying? It's like a no-fly zone. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
It's not going, you know, my penis is the main character here. There's no
That's
reason
the
to,
main attraction.
yeah, there's no reason to put the camera on the,
If you're feeling a little adventurous, you can play with my balls. But
yeah. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So,
so stupid.
you know, juggle them. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know,
You're so silly.
yeah,
But they
Show
say
him some attention.
they say the man's G-spot is in his anus.
Who's
I don't
they?
care.
Who's they? Who's they?
Scientists say that, but if
Scientists is getting
if you
put in the
talk to
ass.
if you
What
talk, I'm sure
scientists
they
took
did.
it
I'm
from
sure
the
they
Hey,
did.
remember when we
If
were
you
doing that
talk
prostate
to-
exam?
If you talk
Like
to
what?
men
I
who
kinda
have
felt something there.
experienced that, a lot of them will tell you that's where their best orgasm came from. Yeah,
I
if
will
if
say-
we gonna keep it,
I'm not.
if we
All
gonna
right,
keep
all
it
right, Lee,
100,
hold on.
Oh,
if
damn.
you talk to women that have experienced that, they gonna tell you that's when one of their best orgasms came
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of women have said that the best orgasm they ever had was in the
from
rear.
anal. That's it. That
But-
shit is hitting.
Because women, they're like key word there.
I don't do that.
Women.
However, I
I don't
do
do
know
poop shit.
quite a few people that have had prostate exams that have orgasm because of the prostate exam.
Exactly.
I've had my prostate checked, and that I took a shower and cried a little bit afterwards. Like, I was like,
in the fetal position.
Did you go by the
I'm in
police
the shower like this. This is not life. This is not life. I'm a big boy. I'm a
Right,
good.
exactly.
I'm a good
There-
boy. Like, you know,
There actually is a process called milking the prostate where they will get semen out of men from playing with their butts.
Yeah, nah.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's
Hey,
no, that's really
I'm not
it's
looking
really
that's
for it.
real. That's a part of the
that
prostate.
is
That's a
really is.
yeah, because and I'm gonna tell you, this is some real shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is something that scares me on a daily basis. I need to go back to the doctor. I can share shit because this is my show and I'll share shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've had an enlarged prostate since I was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it causes fatigue issues. It causes, you know what I'm saying? And it causes certain issues. And so when I discovered it, it was where, you know, and I'll be on some real. It was like where it was like when you're taking a number 2, and at the same time you're taking a number 2, it feels like you're also popping the, you know what I'm saying, popping the nut off. You feel me? You be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like real shit.
Orgasmic shits.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't think a dude would complain about that part. Like,
No, there's a complaint because you don't want nothing making you feel that way coming in or out your ass. Like that's a no-no.
you put it like that.
You know what I'm saying? So you gonna feel like why is this
a log and shit?
Why is this turning me on?
Yeah, like you don't know. It's like you don't. It's like I stopped using the bathroom for a week. Like, just ain't going down like that. So I went to the doctor, and and so like during the exam and shit, like not to even go into detail because I try to block a lot of that shit out. I drink because of it, but
he got PTSD
from the exam because I had to get more than one. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like it's
prostate tickling shit.
It's a fucking process, and they need to figure out a better way to do that shit. Like they got tubes, they can make a incision in your stomach or something. They ain't gotta do what they do. Stop it! Like that's all I got to say.
They like, no,
if they can avoid
they
having
like, no, that's
to
more
put you on,
invasive.
if they can avoid the anesthetic by just going right up your rectum, they're gonna go right up your rectum.
Yeah, and they go right up your rectum. Like there is no, like that doctor is no romance or nothing involved. Like there is no.
Y'all know women
he treats you like a sneaky link.
Y'all know we get pap smears, right? They take a metal spatula that is shaped like a penis and puts it in your vagina and spreads your goddamn vagina. And then if that ain't
like
enough,
wide open,
the
like
doctor takes this long ass Q-tip and just all up in your, we go through it too.
It's like whip it.
Yeah, that's we go through it.
If I got prostate cancer, I'm just gonna have prostate cancer.
A lot of men say that.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Unfortunately, a lot of black men die from prostate cancer because they say that.
And prostate cancer is like one of the worst ways to go out.
I'm gonna go either way it goes.
It's very painful, and so that's something that me as I get older, I constantly it's on my mind. I ain't been back to the doctor for that years. Like it took I haven't been back to the doctor about that since like I was 19. Just to let y'all know, that's how bad them doctors they scarred me.
I think you might need to go get counseling.
My baby know that I won't even let a doctor give me Vicodin, let alone
I won't either.
A finger up my ass.
I don't do pain pills.
Hey, Deli, when they go to the doctor, he won't even let them check his tonsils. It's like, hey, say no, no, bro, I'm punching you.
I think not.
I need you to open your mouth for me. We're gonna look at the back of your throat. That's like, bro.
Hell no.
Say You all right, Nick? Oh, this conversation make you feel uncomfortable? Oh. Okay. I'm talking too much about prostate exams. He was like, I'm dizzy. Like, this is fucking me up, guys. Have you ever had your prostate checked, Lee?
I am not at that age yet.
He like, yeah.
Am I the only one? Okay.
You on the island by yourself, sir?
Well, they just upped it to where they don't need to do that until you're 50. So I just missed the cutoff of where they used to start it at 40. So
yeah. Damn, so that probably means I'm gonna die from this shit. Like, damn. Yeah, thanks for the cancer diagnosis, motherfuckers. Like shit. So all right, so let me ask y'all this. Now, when it comes down, and this is a weird question, but I want to ask y'all. Now, if you're in, say for instance, if you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And say for instance, they have a life-altering tragic event happen to them. So say for instance, that person got their legs cut off, or that person's penis or their vagina got cut off, or something. Just something crazy happened where
the vagina gets cut off.
They're extremely
cut off something that's an intra.
Well, all right. So it's say for instance, like maybe she was in a house fire and it got burnt up,
or
damn, that's so drastic.
Or she happened to have some shit like Frida Kahlo had happened to her.
Who? What happened?
Remember the Mexican lady that had the accident on the bus and the pole went all the way up her shit?
Oh yeah, like Frida, yeah. Oh yeah, like something drastic happens to the person's private parts, right? Now, and you say for instance you care about this person, right? Would you stay with them, or would you? Or now here's the three options: would you stay with them, and get sexual the best way you can? 2, would you stay with them and have you something on the side to keep you good? Or 3, in a relationship?
I ain't never leaving down.
There we go.
Till death do us part.
I take those vows very serious.
Indeed. Adrian?
That's tough. But
I saw you looking down. You was really in deep thought trying to figure that one out.
It's tough, but yeah.
All right, you never leaving down, but we gonna.
Did you just switch it back to him?
Oh no, I'm gonna get back to that because I was like, I was gonna switch it, but I don't want to hear you. My bad. I just had a brain fart. You don't have to excuse me.
It was cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it up, like for better or for worse. That you gotta really take them vows serious. Like if we now, I'm gonna say even if we in a relationship and we don't took that walk down the aisle, I'm still gonna stick it out. If we here and this what we doing and we promising each other forever has to be forever. Regardless. Ever. Because if it's me, if something happened to me, I'm gonna want you to stay.
Right. And see, that's how we got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if something happened to Kendra, there was no way possible I could leave her. You know what I'm saying? Like because we all human. You know what I'm saying? We're not immune to things happening to us. You know what I'm saying? And to our loved ones. So we have to really think about like,
we would want them to be there for us.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because if my dick got cut off, I wouldn't want Kendra to leave me because I don't have a dick anymore. You know how bad that would hurt? Man, you ain't got your dick no more and your woman left you.
Dang.
Yeah.
They both left you at the same time.
I guess you just fucked.
Did she take it with her?
So as a guy, if you get your penis cut off, is that
my life is over?
Suicide.
Do you now consider that subject we just talked about with the
Agnes?
Yeah.
Hell no. Nope. I just like at that point in time, I'm gonna learn karate and be a monk. Like I'm just gonna sit on the mountaintop and meditate all day.
You still got your tongue.
Just have act like a dyke.
Just get a strap on. Word up. I would buy a strap on.
I've never heard nobody say that before, but that's actually a smart idea.
I ain't gonna be selfish just because I can't feel it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get a strap on. Straight up. And I'm gonna get a big one. Like a real big, satisfying one for it.
Gotta upgrade.
I'm gonna get a mold of my own one.
Women, I'm gonna tell y'all.
That's right, no mold.
Women, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret.
What's up?
Women would rather have an average size penis that can fuck the shit out of us than have a big one that don't know what he doing.
That's true. Is that
is 100% true? Like big is not always better. And big, I broke up with a dude because he was too big. And every time we had sex, like I was having to go to the hospital afterwards. Like that nigga was fucking my shit up.
To the hospital afterwards.
Yeah, that he was. He was like 11 inches with a curve. Like that shit was. And he always wanted me to ride. Like I was skeetly fucked up. Like literally, like couldn't walk. Type of
so
shit.
That can really cause all types of bad problems for y'all.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, baby.
We got walls. Like some of us still have walls.
Kendra's a champion. Man. She's a gangster.
I done brought girls periods on a couple times. Like,
I done had that happen.
Yeah, like I was in the middle of that one time and I didn't even know until
I think they be lying to us.
I was gonna say I'm a snitch on ourselves right now.
They be lying. We don't knock it on. They already be on, and then they took a shower. It wasn't bleeding for a little bit, and then they started bleeding again during. Oh, you must have knocked my period on. She was already on it. Yeah, she was already there.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what. Yeah,
that's 100%. Yeah, you called, said you was pulling up. We was horny. We knew we was on our reg. Like, I'm about to run to take a shower. Yep. I'm about to douche real quick, get all that shit out of me.
And she gonna try that at the beginning, like the first couple days within the period, because once you hit the heavy flow, you really can't. Yeah. You really ain't gonna be able to.
That's why one of y'all story when y'all was like, yours.
Yeah, it was me.
When you was like, you was in it in the murder scene. Maybe she was already.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she was already. That. Yeah,
we spot day one.
Yeah,
like day one spot. Day two light. Day three.
She was heavy into that. She was in the middle of the period flow.
She was heavy in that shit. Like
really parted the Red Sea.
Yeah, I really did that time.
So I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all all be feeling like I did some shit. Yeah, I fucked her into her period. Our periods come on a cycle. Regardless of what y'all doing, you could be fucking the shit out of me. My period's still gonna come when it's gonna come.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
So speaking of catfish and fluids, man. So it's squirt pee. We need to we need to know this. It's squirt. Is it half pee, half water? Like what is it?
Squirt is not urine.
All right. So what is it then? Squirt.
Squirt is your body releasing Like y'all release semen, we release. What would be the female versions of semen?
So how come all female like can all females squirt? Do all females have the capability of
all
squirting?
females have the capability of squirting. All men will not make a female squirt.
So if for a dude that makes a female squirt, does that mean like he really did his thing?
That means he 100% did his thing. Ain't no doubt about it.
Okay. So all right. Okay. Wow. All right. So
There's
for all
two
of
different- there's two different types of squirts. So a woman can squirt at the end of sex and it just come out like a gush.
right.
That means okay, you did your thing, but the real release came at the end. If y'all fucking and it's just
Yeah.
you a
I done had
champion.
that. Yeah.
You a champion in that.
I done-
Like it was weird. It was
Like-
like, damn, did you pee on yourself? Because it wasn't like this. That's
it's like somebody put a
big
water
ass
bottle
wet
on
spot.
the
it's like a water hose. Just
yeah, it's like somebody put a water bottle inside of her vagina. Every time you go in it, it's like it pushes water out.
Yeah.
Like it's a sight to see.
And then we all do that. And then y'all be wondering the next day while we acting weird and blowing up your phone, like, what the fuck you thought this was gonna be like? What you thought this was gonna be like? We're
when we
married
said
now.
our dumbass bitch, but we agreed that we wasn't gonna catch feelings.
All right.
When she said that about like every woman has the capability of squirting and it's up to the guy to get her there, you hear half the audience just go.
Yeah. No, hey, look, some of the fellas they're gonna be looking at their wife like this after the show, like.
Hey, they should be looking at their wife like this after the show. Because god damn it, get into it, learn her body and get it right.
Word.
Damn it. Stop being selfish.
Ain't nothing like knowing like if your spouse like is a squirter and then like they don't. Like you like I could
But now so here's and then every time she not gonna squirt. Like,
it's not an every time thing.
No, it's not.
It's a special moment. It's like when fireworks go off on the 4th of July.
It's when you reach a special climax.
Gotcha.
It ain't a special moment. It could, a nigga can put his penis in and she squirt immediately. Like
So some
I ain't
women
had that one happen yet.
Yeah. Now I've seen it. I see, like a chick hit me with like some type of waterfall action. Like she stood over me at like and kind of just like whoosh, like kind of just like
Why y'all was fucking?
Like it was like she was on top and then she would get off of it and she would stand up and then she would like whack like she'll like DJ that shit and it was
I mean that's we definitely do that.
yeah and it was like
bro, she peed
I mean,
on your ass.
no, that's not peeing on you.
That's Mark Kelly shit.
It's not because I definitely go there with my that is just like we there and we know we there and what y'all don't realize like sometimes that shit hurt like we have to release it so sometimes it's like yeah we there but you taking too long to get to that we at so sometimes we like hey I gotta let this out because
rub one off.
This no it ain't even rubber is you still in there but we just need that like we need
and that's what she
go.
did. She was like she would sit, she would like get up, do it, and then sit back down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta
and be
get
like,
that shit
and then
hurt.
do some old crazy rock and lean and shit.
Just,
it
it's
was
pressure
wild, like,
just
yeah.
yeah you got to get that shit out of you like y'all don't even understand like
It's like shaking up a Sprite bottle. Well, like it's like shaking up a soda bottle.
and all them bubbles just sitting there and they waiting to explode. That's exactly what the fuck.
And then like when you just release it, that's a squirt.
Dominique said really though, because see that's really what it is though.
Yeah,
That shit be-
there you go. We learned so much tonight. Is too much information. It is educational. It's a sex goddess. All right, so all right, man. There's so many questions I want to ask now. Okay, all right. So when it comes down to sex, is it? Can you like live with it? Can you live with like say for instance, is it an everyday thing for you?
I'm an informatic. Yes, I need sex. I need sex all the time.
Okay.
I get mad. I be throwing shit.
If you don't get sex, so now we know when you have an attitude, what's going on.
You're
All
not-
right, it all makes sense now.
Y'all have never ever seen me walk in this studio except for today because my him is out of town without having had sex before I came here. So no, y'all have never seen that. So no.
Explains the funk.
You wish. You fucking wish. Ain't no smells over here. If she got smells, that's a problem.
No. Here's the thing: when they say smells, like sometimes, like it ain't a bad smell. Like y'all ain't never had the sex smell in the room. Where you know what I'm saying?
Sex smell is not a bad smell.
closed.
So when we talk
No
about
windows,
smells,
no-
we talk.
no
So let's
escape.
see. So let's change the word from smell to odor.
Aroma. What about sex aroma? That sounds better.
Like aroma. I've been told I
Aroma?
have a sex aroma.
Aroma. Yeah. A
Yeah.
scent.
It's a scent that draws you in. Like
Pheromones.
yeah, your
Yeah.
pheromones. And it's sometimes y'all could be sitting there and you mad as hell at her. You like this bitch. I want, and then them pheromones start going, and you just like it's like
Hit your nose.
it's
And
like-
get all up in here.
it's like damn, I'm mad, but
Yeah. It gets all up in her.
she looking real good right now. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know why I want to do it, but I want to do it. And like yeah, that's some pheromones. And sometimes we can control that shit. Sometimes
Baby,
we
you better
can't.
be woke when I get home.
So
Listen, the best thing is waking her up. We like that shit. Wake me up to that shit. I'm ready. Let's go.
who's singing in the
She
background?
wake up swinging and shit.
You gotta wake
Hold
up.
on. Do y'all hear that? Who's this nigga in the
I
background?
definitely hear some.
It's a dude like singing some. Oh, okay. I was like, where is it?
She said I'm asleep.
All right, $50 million. All right,
Oh, you got
All right, not for long.
all right. So, all right. So, what the hell was we just talking about? Because I like the
Sex smells.
sex smells. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now, fellas, this is for the fellas in my audience. Now, you know what I'm saying. And now I'm gonna bring this question back to A-Town too, because it goes both ways. Now, if say for instance we in the mood, we straight up in the mood, and this is prior like wife or relationship or whatever, because you know I'm pretty sure you know. But if the girl does have like an odor, right? Are you gonna say something? Are you not gonna say something? Are you still gonna hit it? You know what I mean? What would you do in that situation if the girl has an odor?
It depends on who the girl is. If it's just a girl that I don't give a fuck about,
You gonna tell her?
I'm like, yeah, you need to do something about that. If it's like somebody, you know, like I'm cool with, I actually give a fuck about. It's like,
Would you still hit it?
I'm gonna make an excuse as to why I'm not about to hit this
Oh,
right now.
If it's somebody that you care about and you love, that should be the person you telling, because you don't want that person walking around with an odor. That should be the person that you having that conversation with, because if you love
No, if I
them,
gotta
you're
deal
not
with
gonna
her,
let them walk
like,
around
if
not
it was
knowing that that's
Dom,
a situation.
oh yeah, I'm gonna let you know, baby. But if it was just like, say,
like a chick that you like that you're dating.
yeah,
Like you just been dating, you hit that for the first time or something.
yeah.
Well, it's the first time hitting it. You still like just
I
walk
probably
away.
just make
Walk
that
away.
excuse and be like, yeah,
Damn, I left those biscuits on.
damn,
Not
my mom
the
told me
biscuits.
not to leave the biscuits
So
on.
I gotta go. What about you, Nikki?
Why I gotta be come on. Silly. Question again.
If it smell, you hitting or you walking away? You telling or you not?
I'd be nice enough to, you know what I'm saying, throw a little, you know what I'm saying, either a little
Hen out there.
or, you know what I'm saying, or you know,
Hey,
not like seriously, I might
have you took a shower
literally
today?
Seriously be like
It's a
yo,
better way to say that.
I'd be like, yo,
Nick could be like, no, baby, let's take this to the shop.
Shower,
That's
yeah.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
the better way to
Hey,
say
let's
that.
go take the showers
That's-
together,
like
baby.
That's
the way you
100%.
think.
That's the better way to say that.
Hey, because they're
Right.
like, shit, I'm
I
about
like
to take
the
me a
way you
shower
think.
anyway.
It's like
I smell a little bit, baby. I don't want to give you no.
Yeah, that's how you
stank
do it.
dick, feel
You
me?
just put it on yourself.
See,
Like,
that's,
you wanna
that's,
join
that's,
me?
that's the squirt connection right there. You know what I'm saying? I like that answer. No,
We
but I
know
mean,
how to
like, you know,
gentle the
I'm
blow.
the type
I
of
just
man,
don't.
you know, I you know what I'm saying, I help, you know, I'd be like, babe, you know what I'm saying,
I wash
I ain't trying to make you feel bad or nothing like that, but you know, I smell a little bit of something right there.
the minute a guy say I
You
ain't
know
trying to
what I'm
make you feel bad, we start feeling bad.
But, yeah, like, I done did that.
Like, you
I done
already
did that,
fucked
and I
up.
saw her immediately start
because-
feeling bad.
because-
Like she started looking down and
Eventually,
shit.
she will look at you and say that afterwards. So that's why you gotta let
put it
be
on
known
you.
first. You gotta
You gotta put it on you, fellas.
You gotta put
Like
it on
like
you.
don't don't
Like I don't want to
you know
give you
what
no
I'm saying?
sweaty
I ain't-
Jake. Let's take
you know
this
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
shower.
I ain't tripping.
one time.
I don't want you make
Now, what if you already
comfortable,
too?
nothing
Now,
like
here's the question though. Now, what if she already know you took a shower?
Wait,
Damn,
Why
baby,
would she
my
know?
my my
Why
my
would she-
fantasy has always been to fuck in the shower.
There we
right?
go. All right. You know, I want to fuck you in the shower.
I want to bring that fantasy to life with you.
So do you gotta? So that means you gotta apply soap and everything first before you do anything while you're in there. Y'all gotta actually
you
bathe a
gotta
little
make
bit.
that soapy. It's got to be foreplay.
Yeah,
you got. It can't look like you doing what you're doing for a reason.
You just got grabbing and wash off.
You got to be rubbing all over her. You
got to put the soap off all in between.
You're just not gonna actually give her a bath.
You gotta
grab her
put
booty.
the suds all over your penis, and you gotta be like, baby, I want you to stroke me like right now, because that's and then you be like, and I'm gonna stroke you, and that's how you get there. And then she gonna be so lost in that, like, oh, we doing something different. She ain't gonna realize.
Let me wash up underneath your left titty.
Hey, girl, you need to hit that underarm.
Not a right one. Not a right one.
Put your arms up real quick. Put your arms up.
Put your arms up real quick.
Yeah, girl. Put that inner thigh up. Put that inner thigh up.
Dom, like, I'm not ready for baby number 3.
She definitely said that like 5 minutes ago. I wasn't gonna tell you that.
And y'all did have like babies pretty quick back to back. Like me and Kendra took some time. Like y'all was just like, nope. Della was like, all right, so you good? All right, we back at it. All right.
Well, look, this is the crazy part. This is the crazy part is I told her that in 13 months you're gonna have another baby. She thought I was bullshit until it actually happened.
Real though, like that because that came sudden. Because I might miss.
But y'all married, so that's how
shout
it's
out
supposed
to
to
y'all,
go.
man, for real.
That's how it's supposed to go.
It's energy like that for real.
Yeah, that's raw energy. They got raw energy.
I'm waiting on real energy.
Real love.
All that.
That's why I had to put that ring on. I'm like,
She said it was 9 months.
It's correction.
She told you it was 9.
No, baby, it was 9. Oh wait, no, never mind.
So it's good sex a deal breaker in the relationship? Can y'all be in a relationship with somebody that has bad sex? Say for instance, they're a great person, but their sex is terrible.
You can help mold them.
Yeah,
you can help mold them.
It's safe to be taught.
You can help mold them.
Like
Do you prefer to be with somebody that has some experience?
You feel me? Like not just completely.
I would never fuck a virgin.
I
was never, even as a virgin, I would never fuck a virgin.
I could.
I was the same way. I couldn't I needed a chick that had some experience.
Like girls be, girls be like, if he got like more than 4 girls, like he a hoe, I don't want him. Like nigga, you gotta have at least 4 or 5 girls, because I need to know that you know what the fuck you doing.
You ain't got no work experience.
Listen, if you got 20, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, because like nigga, you know what the fuck you doing. You been in the game. Like,
how you gonna get drafted to the league? You ain't never playing college. You know what I'm saying? You got to play some college ball.
Women gotta realize like. Ideally we don't want somebody that's been in everybody, but a man who has experience means he's experienced different types of vaginas, which means that more than likely if he'd have had 20 women and all of them had a different vagina, by the time he come back over, well, you gonna match at least one of them, so he gonna know how to stroke you because he didn't stroke somebody like you before.
Now my grandfather used to give me a saying, you know what I'm saying? He's like,
lay it on him.
Like, all right, so he says, this is the difference between men and women when it comes down to sex. Now, if any key can unlock the door, then what would you call that? If
shitty lock.
A shitty lock. But a key that can unlock any door is called what?
The
master key. That's just what it is.
Joe said it.
That's
I heard he got you on lockdown, but I got the master keys.
I got the master key.
La 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 la. Yeah, but that's all I'm saying. It's just like, for like dudes, like,
you know what that is though, right?
Because women are receptive. We intake energy, and what you don't realize, like when you taking in somebody energy, that energy stays with you. And that energy stays with you for a long time. You could be sitting there, you could in your heart, you happy. But that man you just fucked 2 days ago is angry, and you feeling that anger, you don't even know where it's coming from. Your whole mood and change, and you in your mind, you're like, I'm not even mad, but I'm angry. And that's because his energy is there.
Is it possible? Can a woman leave her energy on our dick?
Yes. We snatch souls too. Don't get it twisted.
It's true. I've had my soul snatched.
We snatch souls too. Don't.
I'm married to her.
I've never had that happen.
So let me ask y'all a question, just real quick.
Yeah.
If you found out that the person you were with secretly had like an OnlyFans page or a Pornhub channel or something like that, would that be a deal breaker?
For damn sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, because for one, you can come to me and we can be doing this together.
That part, like you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't have to be a secret. Like this can
It
be
don't
something.
yeah, like I'm totally cool with that. Like, all right, cool. You want to make some money with
Yeah.
us? Fucking great, cool,
Yeah.
straight. But if you're doing this shit solo, like with toys and all that shit, like nah,
if we married, then
cancel.
what you got to hide for? Like
cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and like me, I'm the type like I'm confident enough in myself where that like if my woman want to do a fans only page or something like that,
OnlyFans
or OnlyFans, whatever, like you know what I'm saying? Like if if she tell me if I'm involved or I'm not involved, like nah, I wouldn't let that fly. Actually, nah.
No.
Nah.
Deli, you in trouble when you get home.
You in trouble.
No,
you in trouble.
You left a way more
definitely gonna
permanent
be
mark
awake when y'all
on my
when
soul.
you get
Yeah,
home.
because it ain't the type of awake you wanted to be. Now y'all about to have a conversation.
It's the thing. I don't believe it that way because it's like she left a way bigger mark on my soul than through sex. So
I 100% believe that. That should be how it should be. But sex, it can come through sex too.
Not for me.
And then that's a real thing too. Every person not gonna be for every person.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Because here's the thing. I think people, it's so many people on the planet. You're gonna have people that you vibe with sexually. You're gonna have people that you vibe with emotionally. Then you have people that you vibe with both. You know what I'm saying? And the person, and sometimes like you might be with somebody and you don't vibe with them sexually. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's nothing wrong with them personally. It's just like in the bedroom sexually, y'all ain't, it ain't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some people that, they might not even really like each other, like personally, but man, they will be smashing. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that the sex is on point. That's where you get those toxic couples. They hate each other's guts.
Sex.
But they fuck each other all the time, so they stay together because they know how to please each other sexually. They'll even break up, get with somebody that treat them like gold, but they're not. But they're not.
They're gonna keep coming back to that because you know their body, know how to get them where they need to be.
Exactly. So for people that is in couples, if y'all want to stay together, get on the same page sexually. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. If you're not on the same page sexually, something eventually gonna be missing because it's just like
we all want to stay together, get on the same page mentally and
sexually.
Right?
Yeah.
Because even if what I'm saying,
we really connect that soul.
You feel like you can't get on the same page with a person sexually. At least if you really love that person, you really want to be with that person. You come to some type of agreement.
And then the sex will actually work out and be good. You know what I'm saying? Because you done figured out that medium that makes both of y'all happy. You know what I'm saying? That brings the best out of both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, and don't take this episode wrong. Sex is a serious thing, as far as like, you just don't want to be out here just fucking folks. You know what I'm saying?
Condoms work. Use them.
Not just anybody for sure.
Yeah, just not.
STIs are real. Condoms.
So yeah.
So I mean, yeah. And then shit, like, I don't know. I don't know. You might be right about the whole it being both ways with the soul ties type shit, like, because it's for that very reason that I won't fuck with certain type of women, like, just
because because they will
move. I don't want that
energy.
That energy will be on it. Like if it's not on us, like for us, it's still like it'll still be on us because they'll be going crazy on us. They'll still, like we'll still have to deal with some type of repercussions from the sex, which is energy. And speaking of energy, we're out of it because it's the end of the show.
Hold on, before we pull out, what
before we pull out.
I'm glad you thought that.
Yeah, I did.
Man, what percentage
Stick it back
do you
in, Deli.
feel sex should be in a marriage?
Sex? What position?
What percentage?
What percentage?
Like, elaborate on that question.
What you mean, like how, when y'all married, like how
much sex
be?
Okay.
Is it like a 50-50 kind of thing? Like,
No,
is it
like an 80-20 sex should be important.
80%?
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah, like
I
it's
feel
because sex. Where do y'all know that? Like sex really is. It's an emotional tie, and a lot of feelings you can't say with words. Sometimes you can say that with sex.
Because dudes, for most dudes, we're very. It's like. It's we can verbalize our emotions, but you know what I'm saying, me as a man, like I verbalize my emotions, but then also I like to show, you know what I'm saying, rather than just talk, you know what I'm saying. And there, you know, and when you're intimate with somebody, it's a language. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's true intimacy.
Exactly,
She
it's a
gonna
language.
feel everything you're saying without any words being said.
Straight up. Because when you really feeling somebody, you're gonna fuck the shit out of them. It's gonna be good sex. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Every time. You know, it's not even gonna be. It's gonna be with way less effort. Now, for somebody that you know,
That's why I put it at number 2.
it's a method to its madness. Word up. For me, I would say it's about 60-40. You know what I'm saying? 60.
Same percentage.
Yeah, I would say 60% like you know, emotion, heart, and then 40% sex. You know what I'm saying? So I would put it at about 60-40 because like, you know, it's important, but like once you get married and once you have a family, so many other things that factor into your daily life, like sex kind of falls like, it's not saying that it falls to second place. It's just that, you know, it's almost like, you know, what's going to be there. So I could take care of these other things. And you know what I'm saying? And if I'm with the person, you know, we just going to, when it's time to get down, we're going to get down. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm going to take care of this money. I'm going to take care of these bills, take care of these
He
kids.
said I was going to say the same thing too.
Yeah. So it's about 60-40 for me. 60. Yeah. For me, it's about 60-40. You know what I mean? So it's important, but like, you know, we got other shit to handle. So let's handle this other shit so we can fuck properly.
Right.
You feel me?
Because if the bills ain't paid,
yeah, like you,
the kids ain't taken care of. I'm not thinking about sex.
Ain't no fucking going on when that eviction notice come.
Yeah.
Goddamn it! How could you be in the mood and you gotta pack your shit?
Like, and that's weird. Like, if you at home broke, ain't got no job, can't take care of the bills, can't do nothing, sex should not be on your mind.
It should not be on your mind.
It should not be on
It
your
should
mind.
not be on your mind. If you single and you broke, and if you single and you stay with your mama,
it is so many dudes out here like that. I don't understand that. How are you chasing pussy and you ain't got no?
But it's women out there like that too. Like they stay with their mama, but they, you know, like, oh, and nobody, you know, I'm only.
But
you know,
see, for a woman, she could find a dude
that'll
take
care
care
of her. Yeah.
Shit.
But hell, dudes will find women that'll take care of them too.
Like this is 2022.
You feel me? Hell, that shit been going on since 1888.
But that's sad for a man. You feel me? Because we supposed to be the providers. We supposed to be, you know, the heads of house.
But it is sad for a man. But then we look at it like this: you got cats that look up to pimps. You know what I'm saying? Or you got cats that got good game, bro. It's like cats that, like, there are cats that exist, and I know some of them. One of them is like they got their game is so good, bro. Like they will get a chick to take care of them, not because like they can work, they smart as fuck, and they use their intelligence to gain these females to take care of them. So yeah, it's sad. Then it's just like, you know,
that's working though.
Yeah, you feel me? It's like, what can you do? It's like they both grown.
It's a profession.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you can't be broke. And
I mean, so is hoeing though. So
yeah. Here's the thing: broke people, you have every right to get horny, but to expect somebody to want to smash you
and to just be actively chasing after it.
And then you should never want to have sex with and then people gonna get mad when I say this. You should never want to have sex with a broke person anyway, because sex leads to children.
Yeah.
And if that person can't afford to take care of that child with you, now you mad. Right. But you had a chance to stop it in the beginning when you knew what their character was.
Like ladies, stop getting pregnant by dudes that ain't got no job.
Facts.
Stop getting pregnant by dudes that you don't see being a good father.
Here's the thing though. Like, it ain't even if they see him being a good father. It's like, yo, like, because being a good father is like, are you able to financially provide for this family? You know what I'm saying? Are you able to spend time with this family? You know what I'm saying? When you're not working, you know what I mean? Are you able to, when the kids need clothes, be able to buy them clothes? When the kids are hungry, you know what I'm saying? You know, on a consistent basis. And I ain't talking about the small time drug dealers that, oh yeah, you sold a $200 worth of pack this week. You know what I'm saying? But next week is $50, and then the week after that is 10, but then the week after that is 300. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's consistent where you know that money is gonna be there for them kids. You feel me? Ladies, stop getting pregnant by these weak weak dudes. Cause I know a few of them personally, like, where they get pregnant by these dudes, they be, you know, they trying to stay with their parents, you know what I'm saying? They trying to, like, straight bums, like, and then they get mad at they mama, like, how your mama ain't gonna let me stay with you and my baby there? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids is here. Like, bruh, seriously?
Your kids shouldn't be here.
Right though, you know what I'm saying? So
that
part, they shouldn't be with grandma. They should be in y'all crib. And for people, like, for real talk, if you having sex, one of y'all should have your own crib. You know what I'm saying? Like neither one of y'all should be, the grown folks should be staying with somebody
If
else
you
and nothing like
having
that.
sex, both of y'all should have your own crib. Ladies, it's 2022. We pulling up on them.
Yeah. Like ladies, like y'all staying with y'all mama and staying with y'all sister and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And like,
That's actually smart though for y'all to pull up on them. You feel me? Because now you can see
facts.
Okay,
Facts.
you live with your mama, or
you can actually see what the moms is like.
5 other niggas.
Or you would be like, oh, it's definitely a bitch living here.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely.
They got like 4. They got like 3 sets of kids running from 3 sets of sisters around the house. It's like all the cousins stay
That's the
together.
thing, y'all don't be doing enough investigation with y'all don't do y'all investigations until after y'all feelings hurt.
No,
Right. So after the baby come,
no, we do.
Now we looking through the
we
phones
didn't
and
Google
shit.
the minute we decided we liked y'all, we Googled you.
You can't Google this current living situation.
We know your Facebook. We know your Instagram. We know that Peggy commented on your post back 52 weeks ago.
So you know all of the posts that he wanted y'all to see. So he showed y'all this house.
That's
he ain't
true.
say it wasn't his. He showed y'all this car. He ain't say
Hey, look,
it
and
wasn't his.
look, I don't know dudes like that where
He showed
like
you
I know,
all
I
that
know,
money.
I
He
know,
ain't say it wasn't his.
I know, yeah. See, and I know cats. Like I know cats. They like say for instance, they homeboy got bread. Their homeboy got a nice car. You know what I'm saying? They will literally take pictures in their homeboy's crib. They'll
With
take
they
pictures
homeboy money.
with their homeboy's car.
gun.
And I see females fall for it all the time, and I'm like, damn, only if you really knew. But I ain't gonna hate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
if it work, it work. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth because I can't say where I work at, but y'all know I work for a car rental place, and yeah, I can't tell y'all how many niggas come in there and rent like the fancy cars and girls thinking that this they car. No, baby, you got to turn that back in 2 weeks. Like,
right. And then what they'll do is they'll say, I'll be switching up my cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
no, like I got like 3 or 4 cars, baby. No, you
My
don't.
other one in the shop.
Right on. Like, yeah, man. Like,
I had to grab
you know what I'm
another
saying? So cats be catfishing with their bread. Females
But
females
that's
catfish
because-
with their face, and dudes catfish with other people's money.
But that's the thing. That's because men know what women look for in a man.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I go back to the
women
very first
don't
show when
care.
I said a chameleon.
Yeah, but
I mean,
women
a
don't.
million,
That-
not a
oh
million.
wow, yeah.
Women
Right on.
don't care enough to do the research for real. They just, they just
Go
off of what
the
it
cover
look
of the
like.
book. If that book cover look good, they're gonna read it. They're gonna read the book. They're gonna open those pages. It might not be nothing in between those pages, but they definitely open up that book and see if they got the nice shiny cover
I'm
and
telling you,
it says Harry Potter on the front.
if a girl, coming out of a store and stuff, you know what I'm saying, she see a dude pull up in the Porsche, then she see a dude pull up in a Honda.
She gonna go for the dude
Accord.
with the Porsche.
You feel me?
And the dude with the Honda Accord could be the real.
He owned that car, but
He said this is TMI bordering on JEI. Just enough information. Yeah, go in depth with that.
just enough information.
Because just enough information can mean like we just giving y'all the
Walk to the tiptoe of the
yeah, but
line.
we ain't going in depth with it. Like we bringing you all a steak, but we ain't feeding it to you. Like
Ooh.
you see it sitting there, but you can't touch it. So yeah, we need to know what in depth what mean. Like,
Yeah.
we need to know what just enough mean.
Well, next week y'all gonna have to call in.
Yeah. So if y'all want to get in depth with us. Hey Lee, what's that calling number, sir?
It's been going across the screen all night.
Graber Machine Tool Hotline 216-259-2062.
259-2062, 216-259-2062. Make sure y'all hit that call in
Tell us
line.
what we missed, and we'll come back with it next week.
Exactly. So
Been a while since I've been at the studio. I forgot the phone number.
that's all good. I forget it every day. All right, so listen, that's only because I smoke. So look, y'all, tonight we're gonna go ahead and put a condom on this one.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we just busted our nut for the night, so we're done. Yeah.
Ronnie, this-
Oh,
What?
Whoa!
I didn't-
Yeah, okay. I'm taking my headphones off. We appreciate y'all stopping through.
Love y'all.
We appreciate y'all getting too much of this information. We're gonna be back next Saturday, new show. We're gonna have some more dope, hot ass guests. Make sure y'all come back with us.
Wait, before y'all go, we're not just coming back next Saturday. Each and every Friday night, tune in. We coming out to the streets. We want y'all to
Hitting the
pull up.
Live.
Pull up. TMI in the street.
Wait, show no. Yeah. Get ready.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, we pulling up.
Shirts by my man Nick, Slick Nick. So if y'all need
I
some
got a
shirts, man,
different
some
one.
t-shirts, man,
It's a
make sure
funny
y'all holler at
story
my
behind
man
it.
Nick. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out G1 NBC. Make sure y'all check out 50/50 Comics, Outlaw Jones. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. It is TMI, too much information. We want to thank y'all for stopping out. We're gonna see y'all next week. We want y'all to have a safe weekend, safe work week. See y'all next Saturday. See y'all next Friday live, and see y'all next Saturday here in the studio.
We pulling out.
I can't.